Welcome to Dukascopy TV. Today we'll be looking at news event filters and automatic trading strategies. Joining me to discuss is information technologist with Stash GmbH, Bernhard Schicht. Welcome, Bernhard.
Hello, Sinead.
So firstly, what is a news event filter?
First, I have to define what's a news event. Economy news come from the great economies normally, and they are information about the development of the economy, statistics, and normally they are formed by the government or by institutions. So normally we focus on events, on news events. They are forecasted, they are, you know when they appear, and so when they appear, I can prepare my program to do something. So I want to protect maybe my system, or I want to trade the news. So in any case, I need a news event filter based on this time and what kind of news it is, of course, I have to know.
So what kind of impact can a news event have on a currency pair?
You have different impacts. You have high impact, you have medium impact, and you have low impact news. You can check these news on websites, also on Dukascopy JForex. They have an economy calendar. And as soon as you know what type of impact it is, and you can also find the currency or the economy that is affected, so the currency is affected, you can plan what will happen. And so many people do, so it's normally a high impact. If there's a high impact news, it's also a high impact on the chart. Because the reason is the exaggerations are immense. And you see many nervous traders on the web and on the triggers. So as soon as the price moves, they just press the button, and millions of traders do that, and also institutions do that. So you have a great movement that you can use.
Why is an intelligent instrument selection important? Isn't there just a liquidity importance?
You see, especially at the news, the liquidity is very high, but the question is if you can get the price. So there's also a spread between the bid and the ask price. So if the liquidity is high, the bid and ask price could move apart, or normally they go apart, and you get worse prices. And just imagine you have a minor currency pair, like US dollar ruble, or like US dollar Turkish lira. The spread is very high just normally. And if you have the news, it goes far apart from each other. And then you get very bad prices, or it cannot be filled. So it's very important also to select the right currency pair, and then you succeed. But what you can do with an automatic trading system is quite simple, just to change the currency pair. So you can go through different news events in the past with a historical tester, and then you can see if it worked or not. And you can also go with forward test and also on live accounts and see if it's working or not.
What are the limits to news event filters?
As I previously said, there's a high liquidity, but you never know if you can get in the market. You never know if you can get out of the market, even with wins, at a profit. And so it depends on the strategy. Sometimes it's better just to go out of the market before there's a filter, and sometimes it's better to go in the market when there's the filter. If you don't get the hedge, if you don't close your position, then and the price moves in the wrong direction and it cannot be filled, like at the 120 floor at Euro Swiss franc, then you just lose money, and that's the risk. So many traders, manual traders and also automatic traders, they just close everything just minutes before the news events appear. Sometimes black swans, like the Euro Swiss franc, you don't know. So
there are risks some people aren't willing to take.
Big risk, yeah.
Thank you so much for joining me today, Bernhard. It's been a pleasure speaking with you.
was a pleasure being here. Thank you, Jeanette.
Well, that's all from us here at Dukascopy TV. Thanks for tuning in, and remember to keep clicking back. Bye for now.